Okay, hopefully this is recording. Because just a minute ago, I was speaking to my phone without it recording. I feel like a dumb bleep. A horse's bleep. Anyhow, I was showing off the header and showing off the auger that I just remade. And yes, I apologize. There is dust and, well, a lot less of it now on my face. Well, maybe not. Anyhow, well, looks like I was eating it too. Give me 1 second. Ah, that's better. And no, that's not dust from powdered donuts or anything, or the other stuff that I don't do. I really don't do that stuff. That is called limestone dust or chalk rock. I'm making a combine out of chalk rock, and it gets very dusty, very dusty, to the point where it is all over. It's everywhere. Okay, I'm just going to turn the camera because for some reason I cannot flip the image around while I'm recording. Go figure. I wish I could do that, and I wish that would be possible, but this is an older camera slash cell phone. So, if you don't see it, then I will do it twice so that you can't see it. Okay. This is the combine that I'm working on. This is the backside. Of course, I haven't finished it just yet. But you see that shower curtain and the bag and my art book and all this. This right here is all rock off of these. This is one of the tires that I have to complete here in a little while. But this is my workstation, basically. This is also my front living room. And there's some junk on the floor, but these are tools and stuff that I use for my projects. And that is a mess, but this is also my tool bag, so, and you don't need to, that's for work. Anyhow, see, it's all over my hand. Now, for the last, I think it's been about 3 or 4 hours, I've been working on one object. It's 11 inches long. Not that. And it is a auger for the header on the combine. Now, if you don't know what an auger is, it's it's a thing that pulls the seed into the hopper. And what it does is it grabs it and it pulls it in. I'll show it to you here in a second. Now, what grabs the, say you're doing corn, okay, which is basically what the the reel, these are very technical words, on the header. I want to call it a spindle because it kind of looks like a spindle, but I was informed it is called a reel. Now, you take the reel and it'll grab the corn and pull it into the header. Now, what pulls the corn, the seed, into the combine is that auger. Sorry, almost forgot. My mind's not as there these days, but it's called an auger, and that'll spin it up into the machine, into the combine. Now, I've learned a lot since working on this project. It's very weird, but I have. I broke the one that I originally had made for the combine, and it was a pure accident. This rock that I'm working with, limestone, is very, very fragile. And I was showing I was showing it off, and I put it into the header, and it rolled out and hit the what is it called? It hit the table, and it shattered in two. So, and I think I'm filming this wrong too, because yeah, I am. When you watch this halfway through, it's going to be turned upright and there's going to be black on either side. So I do apologize about that. I don't have a GoPro or anything like that. So, anyhow, back to the combine. I'm going to show you some pieces of it. And, pardon me, I'm sorry, I'm burped. And hopefully you enjoy it. If you don't, yeah, well, it is what it is. So, I'm flipping my phone over so you can see. Yes, that's the ceiling fan. Now, the smallest tire in the back, that's the back tire, of course. Then here's the two front tires, which technically are 4. And then that big long thing right there in the center, that's the auger that I've been working on. I'm going to reach in and grab it so you can see it. This is a very hard thing to do because it goes one way and then it goes the opposite way. This took 4 hours to do. And if you, let's see here, you see that line right there? That's actually a fossil. So I'm carving out a fossil rock. So this is it. This little thing took 4 hours to do. Because of the fact that it is so fragile, I didn't want to break it. And you can tell all these lines are, well, maybe you can't tell, but they're engrooved. So I'm putting this back down before I do break it. But this big rectangular thing right down here is called the header. And basically all it does is holds the auger and I don't trust that. Holds the auger and holds the spindle and scoops up all the corn and seed or whatever you're harvesting. Now that thing in the back, that's the seed auger that takes it and pushes it out of the combine and into the grain cart or semis. So that's what this thing is back there. Now, hopefully you saw all that. If you didn't, looks like never mind. That's my project so far. That has taken me from August 3rd until today to work on those pieces. Not all day because I've got work to do, but most, like, we've been doing half days. I only get 3 hours a day, but 3 hours at work, and then I come home and I have the rest of the day to do whatever. So I've been doing this. I've also been doing some other projects, but this is the main thing I've been working on. So I'm tired of talking. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you didn't, well, so be it. But hopefully I can get this done and they enjoy it. Now, for the next step, after I get all the parts made, then I've got to attach everything and make sure that wheels move. Yes, it's going to be a moving combine. The back wheels are going to turn left and right, and the front wheels are just going to turn forward, round and round. But each piece is going to move to a point. So when I get done with it, then I'll show it off. But the next process after I get everything built, I have to dip it in a concrete hardener. Excuse me. Oh, it's just a sprayer. I'm not going to build one of those. I figured out where I got the tire design for the back wheel. It was all for spare. I knew it was from somewhere. Okay, it's been 10 minutes of me rambling on about crap. So, basically, I'm going to work on the spindle. Once I get that done, I'm going to put it aside and take a break. And then I have to get some more of this concrete hardener stuff so I can dip them in. And it'll take about a week for each piece to soak it up and hopefully harden up after I remove it from the stuff. And then I can start putting it together. I wish I had a GoPro, but don't got one, so y'all are stuck with my cell phone. I'm sorry. I really am. But oh well. It is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. And I'm sorry I'm country.